All right, welcome. Welcome to New York session. Oh, what do we see here? First of all, we hit the TP. Okay, so I would suggest anyone who have secured something amazing. I just check the charts now. So I have still some position running, but I think I did close some, around this level. So yeah, I told you guys when we tap around this level, you should close some partials. So that's what I did. And yeah, let me just zoom in a little bit. And then camera looks good. Yeah, looks good now. Anyway, so as I was saying, you know, that this was the level we wanted to tap. Clear 140 peps. Amazing trade. My half position is still running. It's at break even. Let's see how much we can target with that. The reason it's running, you see that we have changed the structure right here. We're still making lower low. We have not immediately pushed down. We have a news coming in around in 15 minutes. So I want to see like if we can just target it to all time high or so. All right, so let's do some analysis from daily time frame to the other time frame. I see that it's still bearish. We have not moved up and broken the highs here. We have moved up and broken the highs actually. This is a new 4 hour candle which is really bull. It just open up, push down, making a bottom wick for itself and trying to move back up, I guess. Hmm. Sorry, but like मेरे को तो सही लग रहा है यार currently. Price action सही लग रही है. What do you guys think? मेरे अकॉर्डिंग तो सही है price, and I feel like we can continue moving up. 1 hour bearish है, ठीक है. There's a possibility it could tap into these levels. ठीक है, हमारा entry zone पे आ सकता है. No issue with that. And at the same time, I see that, you know, see, we had a 3 bearish candle. This level is getting rejected that I marked in London session. So overall, what I see that we need to wait for now. We need to wait for the news that we have in around 15 minutes. Then we can, target the trade ideas. But as for now, I don't think I'll take any trades. We'll just monitor for now. After the news, we can think about something, okay? Yeah. Well, looks like price is still trying to push down here. Like this is the last area where price could take a support. If this is just about to break, then it could just take us out at BE here. I think I'm gonna close. Yeah, I'm gonna close this. Let's see now. We're gonna wait and see. But yeah, we had a great trade in London session though, 140 pips. You see, that's why I closed. This was the level. If it breaks below, then we are going back down. That's why I closed. On the live stream, no one will tell you how much price can move and when to exit, when to enter. It's the people who are doing. It's pretty amazing. My suggestion, let's do the journaling for the London session at least. Okay, let's do journal the trade here. We can print screen, screenshot, date. Okay, today is Jan 15th, London session, trade one, London session started. Yeah, London session started and small wait and continue. Okay, I have entered like, the journaling part in the London session. So that's why we have entered. We also had a confirmation of more time frame. TP 140 pips. Our SL was, I think we did put SL below this, but we still took it below. So usually our SL was, I think, 60 pips below this lows, I think. Where we gonna, yeah, 60 pips. Yeah, done. We are done with the journal. Now we just need to journal the New York session. Let's see how that goes. We did close everything on this trade. We're done with this. So let's see. Now we just want to wait with the New York session. I see that price immediately pushed down. If I took a look at the 30-minute, 1 hour looks also bearish there. But looks like I think price will reject, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. I feel like price will reject strongly and will move up. What do you think? Like, I want to take a trade here, to be honest. Let's just wait as long as like we don't get a consolidation phase on a 1 minute time frame. So we need to see something like this, right? If price make a new low, you know, something like this, then we can take a trade. As long as we are not getting any change of characters, change of structures, I mean, till then we cannot take any trade though. Let's see. But now we're gonna wait. Anyway, we still had a good win in London session, so why not just wait for news that we have in 5 minutes. I don't know what will happen in any news today. I think today we have what? Today we have what? Today we have unemployment claims. All right. This could, move market. Unemployment claims. Let's see. But yeah, if we are looking for any trade setups, then I'll let you know. But for now, we're just waiting. Let's see what happened to Bitcoin actually. We did the analysis. So it's still running. This was just an analysis for the guy who joined in London session. So he asked for the price. I told him to, close something. We immediately tap into this zone and had a huge rejection. But yeah, we are coming back to the entry point. So I feel like price could continue moving up, to be honest. Ooh, I think we missed the rejection on the smaller time frame. Yeah, see 5 minute is rejecting, 1 minute is rejecting. But this is the last 5 minute candle where price will, have a phase. So let's wait. I think for now we cannot do much. We can just wait for now. There's not much we can do. Let's wait. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions, anything, you can just ask me there. All right. Yeah, we are getting rejections at the end of the minutes here. But at the same time, this could also go bearish, tap in here, and then we also reject. So just wait a minute and see how it runs out. Also, like, keep in mind, I think we just have around 3 minutes for the news. So my suggestion is to wait for the news, trade after the news once you have a numbers in your mind. In the meantime, tell me guys, how are you doing? Like, to be honest, in London session, my usual analysis was price to move up, tap into the zone, and create a new low. But right now, I'm waiting for the numbers because it's better if I wait for the numbers before I take any blind trade. Numbers could change the whole market situation right now. So I'm gonna wait. See, that's why I didn't enter any trade there. It's better to wait instead of just taking any blind trade. Then I don't know where everyone went today. Today, no one is watching me live, so I don't know what happened. Where is everyone? Hmm. All right. Looks like, you know, we are coming back to our zone here. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute left. All right, we got the numbers there. Let's see. It doesn't show here. Maybe I need to check here. All right. So what do I see basically here? It's still reloading. I see numbers are good. Price should be. I want to check the main numbers instead of the. We won't see this. Man, it's taking some time. looks like Forex Factory just stuck there. Let me reload again. Okay. Another good number. I think gold will be pushing down here, to be honest. The way numbers are, gold gonna, you know, crash because all are positive numbers, right? You see, all are positive. Oh, 198K. Forecast was 215K. How this is a good number? I don't get it. Like, how this is a good number? They're forecasting with this. I think this should be the lower, I guess. What does that? Less than forecast. So actually should be less than forecast. Okay, it is good. Good. Okay, numbers are getting that way. Okay, okay. This is employment, unemployment, not the other way around. Okay. So basically, now what I am looking for on gold, to be honest, is something like price move up a little bit, give us an entry point here or here where we can take a sell. Okay. That's what I'll be looking for, to be honest. I'm not gonna jump directly into one trade here because that could be a problem for us. But yeah, I will enter into the trade once I see that, you know, we can. Yeah, it's still going down there. We cannot take any blind trade. We need to wait for a proper setup. So now we have numbers in our mind. As I said in the start, key numbers can change the game. ठीक है? यहाँ पे numbers ने game change कर दिया है. Okay. So now we need is to wait कि how price move. Okay. हम लोग यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली ट्रेड नहीं ले सकते. मेरे को मैं नहीं ले सकता, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. ऑल आई वांट टू सी इज के कहाँ से हमें ट्रेड मिल सकता है, बिकॉज नंबर्स आर देयर. ओके, नाउ the numbers are good for USD, meaning USD will be pushing up and gold gonna crash. When I say crash, not an immediate crash, but I think I'll be looking for price to go down below this level today, covering up this whole move up, tapping into this zone. But for me, in order to for me to take any further trades, I want to wait for price to, bounce back up a little bit to take a sell. No, I can have a thought of a 4 hour wick or below sweep. Bro, have you seen the numbers? Have you seen the unemployment numbers? I don't feel like price will move up. Yeah, definitely move up in the sense ki like it could just push down and then make a basically structure like this. Yes, from here we can take a pullback trade. No, I mean, oh no, 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 of course not. Now you can have the right in London session. You're talking about London session, right? Sorry, I totally forgot. Right, bro, gold is dropping hard here. You already got the sweep here. Price is unshaken. I miss the day's news would shake the market. Yep, that's the thing. Like even today, like before when we have a news, price would like just drop 100 pips or more than 1,000 pips sometimes. To be honest, I don't think so price will move higher. I think like as I said, I think price will move down instead of making a higher below this. But we can definitely do something like this. Go deep into this zone and then create a low. Okay, but to be honest, overall, I feel like price will move down. I'm bearish on gold. Okay, on a daily basis, on a bigger time frame, I feel like I see that clean candle pushing down till this zone at least. Let me mark that for you. Okay, so yeah, let's just wait. Definitely, I can see on 4 hour as well this price pushing down till here, right? 1 hour, like I can see the structure that price can crash down in this zone, but I don't want to be caught up into a trade where it just push around a little bit and wipe my account. So I'm gonna wait for that, like wait for the structure to be done. But you see like my analysis was spot on in London session. I told you guys that once we tap into this zone, then we need to create a new low, right? So my analysis was spot on. Price did tap into this zone and it just now pushed down. Now this news was just a part of the you know lucky, I guess. If news was coming out in a good bad numbers or things like that, then it could have just pushed to the all-time high. That is great, man. Yeah, everyone is. But anyone who have taken the trade here would be amazing, man. I thought today you guys are late. I start the live stream and I was like, where are everyone? Where like there was no viewers today, so I was like, where is everyone? Is anyone doing a better live stream today? Okay, now I see that. Do you guys think like should we take a really small, interesting scalp today? I'm gonna take a interesting scalp. That's what I'm thinking, to be honest. But I'm just gonna wait for one thing. I'm just gonna take an interesting scalp, but gonna wait for one thing. Yeah, let's wait 30 seconds more. Okay. 20 seconds. Let's wait 20 seconds. I don't think so. I will wait for it to tap the zone, but I'm just gonna take a minor scalp here. Like, how much is this? 140 pip? 100 pips, right? Right. So just I'm looking for one sign that is not there yet. Once I see it, I'm gonna catch it. Okay. Ooh, price just dropped there again. I'm gonna show you scalping thing here. Just waiting for it to, do it things. Once it's done, then, yeah. Oh, okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, where is the 5 minute? I don't think so. It will respect any lows today. So I came here not to only catch a trade, but help myself psychologically. Definitely. Like, what kind of an help you require? Like, tell me if I can help, and I'll definitely, explain things. Like, what's the issue you are facing right now? Okay, I'm just gonna take a minor trade. No one can, enter if you are not ready to take the risk. This is a really risky trade. Okay, but it's just a scalp, so trade it accordingly. This is just a one-to-one scalp we are taking here. Enter the buy, putting a SL below, trying to take this. This is just a 1:1, okay? 1:1 trade. If it works out, then amazing. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. FOMO is the biggest issue. Fear of missing out. So fear is like, okay, let me give you an example. Like for me, okay, there are two ways, there are two things you need to, keep in mind. First, have you taken any trade in London? Okay, I have taken a trade in London. Okay, so I have won that. So I don't want to, come into a session where I know that I will lose, right? I know that there is no structure, then why would I take a trade? Like in terms of FOMO, when price is falling down and things like that, maybe sometime wait instead of just taking a trade. Like for there is okay. Here's the thing: taking this trade, that doesn't mean I have a FOMO. I just took it because of a scalping session. I'll explain right now why I took that trade. Okay, so let's 30-minute time frame. You see, there is no topic on the 30-minute time frame. It immediately open up and just push down. Okay, we are tapping into a heavily rejection zone, which I marked in around which session? I think London session. Yeah, sorry, I marked this zone in London session if you remember. So I'm entering based on that. I'm not entering based on FOMO. You get my point. There should be always your, technical should be there, fundamental should be there to enter a trade. Now I see 15 minute doesn't have a top wick, right? Now this was a risky trade. I agree with that. That's why I mentioned in the start that this is a risky trade. Don't over risk. Don't, go all in on this trade. Mm. So when you have a FOMO, what I do is enter a scalp. Use really low lot size that cannot affect your psychology and all, and it will satisfy your, basically FOMO, that greed. I know like a lot of traders and influencers talk to about, psychology thing, get rid of the emotions. To be honest, I won't advise you the same, because emotion is part of you. You are a human, you are not a robot that you can just remove the emotions and then trade. For a day you can remove the emotion, for a month, let's say, for a year you can be a robot, right? There will be one day coming into that next year which will wipe out the whole profit. Okay, one day only, it will take one day. If you are just suppressing your emotions, not dealing with them, it will just take a one day FOMO to wipe out the whole profits and the whole account, right? So what to do at this time? Just basically wait. And if you have a fear of missing out, just like me, enter a small position, scalp, and be done with it. That will also help you, just be relieved with the emotions. Like you have a fear that you will miss out the trade, but you already enter the trade. Your mind will be at relief that, okay, I'm in the trade, I'm not missing out anything here. I'm getting a small portion, but I'm getting something. You're right. So if you lose the trade right now, if you lose the trade like me, just keep in mind that you lost 40 pips, but you also had a 100 pip move right before that. So simple as that. That's what I think. Like that's how I handle my things. So I'm just explaining that. I hope that helps. Hmm. All right, so we are tapping into the last zone here. Let's see, like 15 minute, 30 minute. Everything is strong, bearish, to be honest. This scalp was, I guess, just backfired to us, to be honest. Like, I was hoping that it could push totally upside, but it's fine. Yeah, you can have an account for FOMO, or you can just have your main account, but just use lower lot size. That's it. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is just dropping, guys. I don't see it coming back up now. Keep in mind, this is the Asian low, okay? This is the Asian low. If price does reject this, then we might, go at least in the top of the zone. So we can also target that to have a scalp here. Market is just like this. I want it to drop hard that we can buy tomorrow. To be honest, I'm thinking of buying right now, and I'm just waiting for a strong candle, to be honest. Because if this time my buy is based on a 50-minute candle, if this flip bullish, that could give me a good position there, but not recommended to everyone, as I said. Okay, going into a trade now, trying to scalp this quick buy. Not gonna enter any SL or anything, but for now, I'm just going to try to see if I can target this much again. Let's see if this time it does work out or not. Keep in mind, it could also, sweep the lows here. So we need to be quick with our prices here. If you are taking with me the trade, be quick with your trade, all right? Like it could also come back down here to take out the lows here. So we don't want that to happen. If it's coming down, to be honest, like I'm fine, but I want it to push, go back into the zone we have here, you know. All right, this is a new 5 minute candle which is pushing to the upside. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move my SL below this candle. Okay. As I said, you need to be really quick when you are scalping. So be ready when I say I'll just put it at a break even as well. Just waiting, just waiting, just waiting. We lost around 40 pips, right? So we are targeting around 40 pips as well. So this high is our target basically, where we will put this trade at break even. Once we tap into this highs, we are putting everything at break even, all right? There we go. Candle closed. I don't like the closure, but it's fine. Let's see. Breaking the highs there. All right, we have tapped the highs, putting this at break even. Once we tap into the zone, close your partials, all right? I'm gonna close something here because I don't wanna risk, as I said. Scalping should be quick. Ooh, see, that's why scalping should be quick. Quick recovery. So we had this as a SL. We took a scalp again because when the volume is high, the best thing is to scalp. Okay, we took this trade, close partials. I think I closed around 37 pips. So I'm counting that, and now the trade is at break even. So let's see how much we can. Overall, our TP is this. So let's target this. Just shared my view on Discord. Sorry, man, I was not looking, but yeah, I will check now. Uh, yeah, yeah, this is a good analysis. To be honest, this is where we had a last candle where we got a really good volume. So definitely, this is a good analysis. We can definitely after taking out some lows here, we can definitely have a rejection, tap into this zone again, make a high, then a new low, right? Then other than that, this is also a great analysis. We could also top, yeah, good one, man. What do you guys think? Are we going to, you know, come back to the highs here? Or are we going to be out at break even? 15 minute, checking the 15 minute time frame quickly, just to 6 minute left. 5 minute candle also pushing hard. I'm gonna close most of my position at this high. Let's take this trade till here, 150 pips. I was hoping to buy a bigger account next week so I can sustain myself even with the smaller wins. For sure, definitely, man. If you need any help with a discount code, let me know. The only thing is like I don't want price to tap below and get us out at break even. I want to see this price to break the high immediately with one candle or with strong push. But we need the 15 minute closure to be bullish, to be honest. I have seen this move happening, so that's why I'm trading based on that. Like in a minute or so, we will get one strong candle, to be honest. That's what I'm thinking. And if not, then this candle will just break the low and close in this levels. Then it will grab the Asian lows, then reject and possibly take out this highs here. Do we have a daily target? What do you mean by daily target? Like in terms of percentage, in terms of the gold prices? What do you mean? Explain yourself. Yeah, in terms of percentage, I'll be honest. Like if I have $100 account, then I want like 100% return, right? So I'll go full margin on that. But if I have a bigger account like $5,000 or so, then I'll target around, $100, $200 in a day, not more than that. I think that would do. So according to your financial needs, that's how you should target. And at the same time, target your small expenses first, then, go step by step to the bigger expenses as your account grows. So that's how I think of with the trading things. But of course, you cannot sustain the trading part. So I'm out of the trade here. We close things at around 30 pips or so. So I'm just going to count that. Keep in mind, this is just a scalping, okay? This is not a long term trade. So don't count as a winning or main trade that we are journaling daily basis, okay? Something like this. This is the main trade that where we hold for some time. This is not the main trade. This was just scalping in the heavy volume session. That's it. All right. I'm a big fan of scalp. Yeah, and me too. But sometimes, it is a problematic sometimes. Sometimes, not every time, but sometimes. In 3 minutes, we are about to fall, to be honest. That's what I see. Should we? Yeah, we are. I'm just gonna take a scalp as well till Asian low. As soon as we take out this lows, I'm gonna close the trade, okay? 20 pip challenge? Definitely, man. Okay, there we go. I want another candle pushing down till here. Once we take out this level, then I'll close my sell as well, okay? Oh man, it's going back up. Not a good sign. Oh, wait. 15 minutes is about to close, right? Ooh, okay, we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes, all right. Should I wait for candle to, let's see. I'm gonna move my SL at this highs here. And I'm gonna target the lows here. It's a negative RR trade. See, this is a negative RR trade. So you have a big SL, you have small win. Now, if you can win, that's a different story. But what I'm thinking here is this will just, reverse back down. And I feel like it will take out the Asian lows. So I'm targeting Asian lows and hoping to grab some pep on that. Now here you see, here the price structure, is different. So we were making a low, okay, low, high, something like this. Then we made a high, respecting the previous high still, but this time we are respecting the previous lows as well. Then we made another high, but this time are we going to break the lows or are we going to continue moving up? That is the two options you need to think of. I think I took a really aggressive trade here right now on sells, but we will know in around 1 minute and 9 seconds that is it an aggressive trade or was it a calculative risk? Because I feel like we can tap the Asian lows here. Yeah, this candle can, if it break its own low, then we can just push down here. In last minute, we'll know. We have 40 seconds. Because if 15-minute candle close doji and not respecting the low, then we have a next candle pushing up and taking out the SL. But if not, then I feel like the next candle will push down immediately, take out the lows and then reject. then still can go bullish. Okay, there we go. I just added another position there just to, but I'm gonna be quick on this one. Okay, if I see candle is not, yeah, it did close bearish, which I wanted. Now I just want next candle to continue pushing down till this zone and where I can close the trade basically. If that doesn't happen, then we are cooked. Then we are about to be a problem. Pushing down, we just want price to tap into this lows, right? Okay, there we go. There we go. Closing the one trade here. Waiting for price to still tap into this lows below. Because this was just a quick scalp, right? I just took another quick scalp from like the low broken here with a doji candle till this lows. Today we have a great scalping session. That's it. No, nothing else. I think I don't want to take any further trades like this. If this trade work out well, then we're gonna just take out the lows and then that's it, right? Because I see that in 3 minutes we can immediately push down. So I'm just gonna wait a minute or so for price to give us that. This zone is the target level basically, right? And keep in mind when price will go below this lows, it will be either a really strong move to the downside or either it will be just a quick move and quick move back up. And also, what do I see that in terms of structure, what do I see? This is the low that is being protected right now. We made the new low, made a high here, another high, but it's respecting the previous high, made a new low, and now price is moving back up. Now, if we break this low, we'll see something like this. But if not, then we'll wait. But I think I might move my SL above this high because there I see the price will change the structure basically, right? So I'm gonna follow the structure and scalp accordingly. That's it. We are tapping into the zone. We made a new low. Now I want price to break this low, this wick we have. Once we break below this, then we are taking out the Asian lows basically. Yeah, this is what I don't like. You see, price went came moved back up. Not a good sign there. That's why I move my SL here. Yeah, I think it will take us out. Let's see. We'll wait. I'm just giving a little bit of a room just so we don't be a liquidity thing. Are we going to break the high and move back down, or no, it's going to take up? It's not rejecting, it's not showing any kind of a rejection there. Yeah, out of the trade there. I think we made a negative with a trade here. So we took one trade that was profitable, but another trade was not profitable. So now we need to wait for the profitable trade now. But I don't think so I'll be greedy. I think I'm not about to just take any more scalps. That will just be a problematic now. We are at the rejection levels again. And I told you that this is the last level where price will reject, but I wanted the price to break below this lows before pushing back up. I think what I think price will do. Push back down, lows. It's doing structure like this. You see, I feel like I think it will tap here, then boom, we can see something like this. Let's see how much we are down. So eventually we just took a great SL, then we had a great win. So I think today we did made money, but like we did lost some profit though. Anyway, it's fine. Ooh, okay, I forgot one thing here when I was doing the scalping session. I forgot one thing, that new 30-minute candle open up, it could create a proper top wick before pushing down, which I totally forgot, and hold that trade at that time. Bad move. That's why it's important when you're scalping to look at the each and every session, like when and how price will move. Like for me, I'm not going to take any further trades for now. But to be honest, for you guys, I can provide you the analysis that I'm looking at the trades. Okay. So when this 4 hour candle closes, or let's take a look at the 1 hour. Okay. What I'm looking for exactly is this price will tap into this zone. Okay. Reject, make a lower high, and this will be the level where I want price to break the structure. Okay. This high can be here, it can be here, it can be here, anywhere. This could, we just need a lower basically a new high than the breakout structure. We don't want price to break below this level, because usually, like most of the time, that's how the price move. But if it's doing it in a different way, then you identify through volume, through the price structures. So for an example, right now I see that price rejected 1 2 3 times. If I'm looking at this price right now, I would take a buy, put a SL exactly below this level, and target this highs. Simple as that. But at the same time, 30-minute candle is newly open, so it could be just creating a top wick. So you need to also keep in mind, you need to secure your profit as soon as you are done with the liquidity. So people who are selling from here, from here, from here, from here, they're all going to put SL here, right? They're all going to put SL here, where I think price will go and then push down. So that's what I'm thinking here. I want to take a scalp though. Let's take a scalp. If we survive this, this will be the last trade I'll take. After that, I'm going off the session and done with the day basically. Hmm. Yeah, looks like we have 20 seconds before price just fire from the roof. 15, 10, 9. No, 10, 9. Now. Now we are talking about it. 10, 9. I think that I'll mark this as a trade too. Like just to show people this is the trade running. Okay. We have around 70 pip of a move and 80 pip is around the target. If we just move from above this level, we're gonna close it. I think I'm gonna take partials when we tap around this or this zone. Yeah, taking partials at this zone. Okay, be ready. When we are taking a partial, we'll need to tap into this zone. There we go. We are tapping into that zone. Okay, okay. There we go. Closing partials there. Okay. It should be quick. Like I should have opened the tab before. Now I need to wait. Now I need to wait. Idiot. I should have opened the tab before. Gold, can you give another chance to close the partial, please? Can you give another chance? Yes, please. Thank you so much. Closing partial there. All right. And I'm just gonna put this wherever it is right now. I think we can still target this. So I think we have done with the liquidity, right? We did create, yeah, we are done with the liquidity, guys. So you know what? I think close the trade. Yeah, close the trade. I think this was how much? 40 pips, no problem. So that's how it's done. Done with the trade. This is just a scalp, okay, guys? This is just a scalping session. We did great. I think how much? Yeah, we did great in terms $200 just now. And overall, we had a great session in London. So I don't want to risk much. I don't like the price action. But yeah, it, still it's doing what I said, but I still don't like the price action, to be honest. Like I told you guys, it will move up, right? It will move up till here. And, I told you when price was here, right? So can I ask some personal questions? Yes, man, you can. You have, I have not seen the chat. Sorry, you have around 10 minutes, bro. Fire your personal questions. What are your questions? I hope that is not too personal, but you can. For you, I can allow that as you are watching the stream for quite some time. Are you there or you're off the stream, man? It's 43. I'm giving you 2 minutes or 3 minutes to write the questions. Do you work apart from trading? Yes, I do a job, 100%. If I had no other income, I would be really stressed to make money from trading because I don't have that big of a capital. If I had a hundred of thousands of dollars in my bank account, I would be trading only. But I don't have that. I don't have anything like that. I don't have any family business. I don't have anything that can finance my house expenses. So I need to do a job to, stabilize the expenses at the same time, get some additional income from trading. Okay. So that's why when I trade, I'm risk free. You see, when I trade, I'm enjoying it, not getting stressed when I enter a trade, right? So there are two different things. So that's what I will say. I mean, my answer is that if you want to enjoy it as an hobby, then you should have additional income source. And I guess that is the problem with me. I got no job. And how old are you? Man, if you don't have job and you don't have additional income, anything, like I will say go get it. It's not that hard as long as you have the right skills, right? You just need to find the right skills. and I am 22, you can say. I'm born in 2003, so 22, 23, I guess. Yeah. To be honest, if you just go to the channel I have, wait, let me open up here. Let me just show you quickly. One thing I'll show you. Okay. I'm turning 26 next year. So, okay. See this thing, okay? This is my channel, which was created around 2021. So, since 2021, I'm sharing my whole journey. I'm sharing everything, each and everything. How did I lost? Okay. You see, I have flipped the small account. I failed another account. 100K funded account again. I got scammed, and I've shared each and every type of thing online here. So you can see since 4 years ago, this was my first video here, right? So I was not consistent on YouTube, but at the same time, I know a lot of people on the industry. So this was my first, what we call, podcast, you can say. Okay. The second I did with this guy, he's also a great uh, person. Okay. Then we have this one. Okay. Then another podcast we did was with Raja Bank himself. He's also a great, amazing trader. Okay. Then we did podcast with a guy who owns an algo, which makes a good amount of return. I personally have tested it, but it's totally up to you. My suggestions, go test it out and then use anything regarding algo. Okay. So, I have done multiple, these people, they have done something in trading. Okay. They are not the normal people. They have done like, basically say, this guy, Raja Bank, owns two, company, broker, prop firm. He have his another company named Magic Keys. He is profitable in trading. So having these connections is on the next level. This guy also had a great story to tell. Okay, this guy also got around 250 cores and still was able to, fuck with trading. So basically, he was not able to learn the right way, right? So courses cannot help you just that only. Okay, this guy have taken around $41,000 in payout, which is also not easy. Okay, now this was my first, time where I have passed my phase one and phase two and got the funded account. So you see, since from this, I got the first time got my funded account. I did blew it up. I didn't get the payout on that. Okay. Then I'm try to change the strategy, optimize that, learning from this. This is the Maven CEO. He's a Profum CEO. This guy is a Profum CEO. This guy is a great trader. You know. So this guy also a great trader. I can just show you right now. Like you can see their subscribers, I guess. He have around 112K subs, right? So my saying is, like, I have spent my time searching and talking to this really big people who have done something in their life, and that's where I get the motivation and do something in trading as well. I have been serving on the trading there and got no job. But I'm graduated 2024 April, and I'm trading instant funding now. Okay. See, as long as it's not important to have a job, but as long as you have a stable finances, if you don't have the pressure to provide in your house, then I feel like you can still succeed in trading, because it's simple. You just need to manage the risk. That is the only thing you can manage right now. You cannot say you cannot enter multiple trades and risk more than 50% and say that you blew the account and you don't know trading. You just did a minor mistake, that is not manage risk. If you start managing your risk and things like that, I don't think you will face any issue. So for me, I have built something with this XK trading floor, which I never imagine, to be honest. And we are also taking it to a next level sooner or later. But you stay tuned with that. It will take some time, but I'm planning it. I'm planning with a lot of people, but yeah, it will take some time. I risk around 0.3%. Another my suggestion is, bro, is have a personal account. When you trade your funded account, have a personal account of $100, $200 or so. Try to save up around $200 to $300. Try to make $10. And my suggestion is don't over risk. Just $10, cut off the trade. But yeah, I think that covers the question, right? Do you have any other question, like before I hop off the live stream? Because I want to go somewhere. It's already late. And guys, if you required a proper broker, to trade and all, and to funded accounts as well, you know, just hit me up on my Discord. I'll help you out with the discount code and the right prop firms and with the right brokers. Because as I said, I just showed you that I'm connected with the CEO himself. So that helps. All right. Have a great day. Don't overtrade. We just got the news. We just pumped down, and I think the price will just consolidate or might just create a lower high and all stuff like that. So it will just create a proper structure before giving the right move. So wait, don't overtrade, and we'll see you tomorrow in London session. All right. So thank you so much for watching the live stream. I hope I see you in the next one. Boom.